All right, everybody, this video is been pretty requested. We are gonna we're basically gonna make the C-Tug fit a bonafide SS kayak. This will work for the 107 and the 127. And what you're gonna need is obviously a C-Tug, and I'm probably gonna use this 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe. Or you could probably do it as well with the smaller pipe, but I wouldn't go no smaller than this. Not even sure what this is, but it fits perfectly inside of the 1 1/4. So this might be like 1 inch. I don't know. And if you want, you know, some PVC, some pool noodle to go over that. So what we got to do is we obviously don't want these pipes so long that we can't put it in the hatch of the kayak. So we're gonna cut this down to probably the same size as the actual feet on the C-Tug. So we'll measure this and we're gonna cut the pipe and we'll be right back. Just gonna grab some sandpaper and clean these edges up. All right, we got our 2 pipes. We can pitch this one. All right, so what we need to do now is, you know, I've already got these ones here, so I just need to continue. We've got these holes already in here from the previous project we used this for. So we're gonna continue drilling that all the way through. And also what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some zip ties. So we're actually gonna do a couple more holes in this. So we'll continue here in a minute once we get the drill set up. Okay, so really the size of the hole just needs to fit your zip tie. So here I've got a 5/16, and that's gonna be a perfect size to get the zip tie through. All right, let's grab, well, first what we gotta do is we gotta flip the boat upside down so we can see the bottom of the boat to properly put these on the C-Tug. So we'll be right back. Once you get your boat flipped over, you're gonna wanna get your C-Tug and the 2 pieces of PVC pipe. Oh, you're also gonna wanna get your zip ties. All right, so depending on where you wanna put your C-Tug to haul your bonafide around will depend on where you're gonna put the PVC pipe on the feet. That's the main thing. So if you want it kind of, you know, slightly to the back of the boat or the front of the boat or in the middle, that's up to you. But for sake of the video, let's just say I want mine. I'm placing my C-Tug pretty much where I'm going to be sitting in the boat, on the bottom, of course. So where do we need to put the pipes? All right, so we get our pipes, kind of get a visual where we're at, and set the pipes down. All right, make sure your C-Tug is pretty much centered up, and I'd recommend 2-inch PVC pipe for this, but I only have 1 1/4. So you kind of get an idea of where the pipes are going to be seated, you know, right up against where they meet the actual sides of the boat. I don't know my names for these parts, I just know how to make mods. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our zip tie and we're gonna put it, we're not even gonna worry about the holes at this point. We're just gonna get it in there and just feed it through the tug and just ratchet it down on one side. But you're really not even ratcheting. This is just kind of giving us a mark of where we're going to be when we actually put it through the holes that we drilled. You know, you want it decently tight. At that point, you can pick it up and they'll pretty much be where they need to be. All right, so we're going back up to the desk. Okay, so once you get it, you want to make sure they're sideways and you have your placement still. So we're going to find a spot here in the middle. We're going to come up through the bottom of it and try our best to feed this through here. And you want to do it through the side so that way your boat isn't pinching your straps. So once we get that through there, we're going to try not to drop it. Just ratchet that down. Alright, now let's find another hole here. Alright, now that one's on there. Yeah, it's going to have a little movement in it. But, you know, when your boat sits on it, it'll push it where it needs to be. And just cut the excess off. Alright. Now let's work on the other side of it. You're basically just doing what you did on the other side. Alright, let's get rid of this pre-strap we had on there. I have no idea where my actual snips went. I actually put my tools back for once. Imagine that. Okay, so let's trim this up. So let's get back down to the floor and throw the C-Tug on the boat, which I'll be putting pool noodles on these because I don't have 2-inch pipe, and that's what you're gonna need if you're planning on doing this with your C-Tug. All right, to the floor we go. All right, we've got the C-Tug on the floor. The boat is still upside down, so I gotta get this flipped over first, and then we can go from there. Cool? Okay, now we're gonna try this for real. Right there where we measured for, which was about the widest part of the boat. Well, let's get our strap. And there we go. So now, we can go wherever you can put that boat wherever you want on your C-Tug now. Just by that little cheap mod. Let me grab the camera and we'll go under the boat. So you can see that. Gotta tighten up this clamp. As you can see, well, as soon as I adjust the ISO, as you can see, the boat is also sitting on the C-Tug. Well, this is with the 1 1/4 piping as well. So you got to remember that with this demo. That's why I said 2-inch pipe, maybe 2.5-inch pipe, and you should be good. But that's what it looks like from underneath. It's right there. It is right there in that corner where we wanted it. And the pool noodle is actually providing a little bit more, you know, contact. But if you want to be able to slide it on and off easily, get the bigger pipe, and that way it slides on and off a little bit easier and you don't gotta fight with pool noodle. So you can attach the pool noodle with glue, Gorilla Tape, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But that's the mod.